Hey everyone, you know that theme park vlog that I had been postponing? Well, this is kind of it. Just kind of different plans though. Really mostly going to be talking about Verbolten Forbidden Turn, which is a retheme to Verbolten. Um, but anyway, I love that coaster. I shouldn't say loved, but I only got to ride it once, but I love that coaster. It's my most favorite roller coaster, even though it's not the tallest or the most fastest. But just as an enthusiast that doesn't get critical too much, I just loved it for the whole experience, especially at the drop track, because that is unusual. It's very rare, and for me, I hate drop towers, but I loved that. I loved that element on Verbolten. And that's part of one of the reasons why I'm talking about this is that in Forbidden Turn, it's still there. But the element of surprise is just too bright. You know where you're going. As soon as you hit to the straight part of that drop track, you know. You're not going to go, the wall's not going to move because there's an animatronic there and other theme pieces. So you're just going to drop straight down. Yeah, too much light. There's even these LED bat eyes that kind of takes away from the whole thing. And that's the part that really disappoints me with Forbidden Turn. So this is basically my vlog on my thoughts on Verbolten Forbidden Turn. But anyway, that part they made it a little more family friendly, which is okay, but it's a little bit intense of a family ride because those launches are kind of powerful, I will say. But like I said, it's not the most thrilling, and that drop track can still take anybody at any age by surprise. Well, the sensation, that falling sensation, but in the old version, this is mostly what I'm pointing or hinting or talking about. Is in the original version, it's very dark, especially if you're at it at night. During the day, it's still bright, but you might still think, okay, they stopped you at this wall because what they're projecting on it, and then after that, then the wall will move, then you go into a drop or something. But then it's actually goes right there, projection of whatever sequence you get, and then you drop down 12 feet. And that, at first, I was so worried about it. The very first time that I rode it, I was so worried about the drop track because I hate drop towers. But I loved it. That was the best element on Verbolten. And then the old theming was cool because it was just like it made it look like, okay, you're going on these Black Forest Rhineland tours through and then even in the pre-show they talk about, oh, you can, all these different tours you could take through Germany, and it's pretty cool, especially in the building when they have posters up of Rhineland in different places, different in the Black Forest, and some real places. And I wish I had pictures and video of that while I was in the line in 2019, but unfortunately it didn't happen. I had put my phone and my camera into my bag and then let mom or my aunt and uncle watch it while dad and I went to ride it because, most roller coasters you can't have your phone or camera with you in your pocket unless it's zipper. But even then sometimes they might make it take that empty your pockets. But anyway, but I totally regret that now that they changed it to Forbidden Turn. And Forbidden Turn now has a couple animatronics, which is pretty cool. That aspect of it is pretty neat. But the repetition of "don't turn right, don't turn right," it's annoying. But oh well, it is what it is. Like I said, they were making it family friendly, so even kids would enjoy it. And the Frau Hexel animatronic's pretty neat looking, but I've heard that even though it's brand new, it doesn't work quite as well. It's out of sync, but maybe to some people that don't know for sure, or can hardly tell, might not even notice. I don't know how many people would notice it. The pre-show, isn't like what it used to be. And the cars still have the little play on words to it, like wolf Xing, you'll be dropping. Yeah, so anyway, hopefully I can get to Busch Gardens sometime and ride the Forbidden Turn and actually have some footage of it. Yep. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and as the old recording would say, hope you enjoyed the rest of your day. Auf Wiedersehen!